Have you ever wondered what makes a great designer? How do you be a great designer? Well, then this journey of creativity and discovery is for you. Hello everyone and welcome to How to Be a Fashion Designer. I went to FIT, the Fashion Institute in New York, and worked in the industry for many years, Ralph Lauren and so on. And I was teaching at the Fashion Institute in Los Angeles, and now I am teaching here for you. What is fashion design anyway? By definition, fashion design is the art of applying design, aesthetics, clothing construction, and natural beauty to clothing. But before we look at what a designer does, we have to look at being a designer. What does that mean? Let's break it down. I want you to start by looking at your mindset, your belief system. What are those core beliefs, consciously or unconsciously, that represent who you are? What is the story that you tell yourself about yourself? Do you have any negative narrative about yourself that prevents you from being a designer? What are those stories, the old patterns that don't serve you anymore, that hold you back from being a successful designer? Sometimes these are hidden subconscious thoughts and beliefs that you operate from and you're not even aware of them. I want you to take a stand, a positive view about who you are as a designer, an empowering and supportive attitude on who you are. A stand is like a positive affirmation, a powerful statement that you say to yourself, such as, I'm a great designer, or I'm a creative, successful designer, and so on. Now, be aware of one thing. Make affirmations that your subconscious mind will believe and accept. Like, the universe is full of abundance and there are opportunities all around me, and I accept those opportunities. Why is this different? Well, because the universe is full of opportunities, you see, and your subconscious mind will believe and accept that. You see, you could have a great design, but if your mind is set to failure, like, oh, nobody's going to like my designs, or nobody's going to buy my designs, I'm too old to be a designer, I'm not creative enough, and so on, I can almost guarantee you that you're not going to make it as a designer. Create positive, empowering affirmations to redefine who you are as a designer. Have the right mindset for success. Set your mind to success. You have to truly believe that you can do this 100%. And you have to be accountable for the results in your life. Take responsibility for what's not working and take action to change it. Successful people take full responsibility for what's happening in their lives. Stop blaming other people and circumstances as to why you're not where you want to be. Take ownership, take a stand, and take action. Okay, there is one more very important factor to address. One more major question for you to answer. Why? Why do you want to be a designer? Or why are you a designer? There is a well-known author and motivational speaker, Simon Sinek. And he has a terrific TED Talk with over 60 million views. And he goes deep in demonstrating and integrating the reason why we do what we do. That's important because that becomes your motivation, your purpose, your reason for doing what you're doing. In this case, being a designer. That should be the motivation for getting up in the morning. For me, my motivation is to support people in living into their highest potential. That inspires me to do what I do. So, I want you to find your why. It will be your motivation for you to keep going when things get difficult on your journey. So, I want you to watch this video I just mentioned. It's on YouTube. And by the way, this is part of your homework. Yes, you do have homework. This is your first and possibly the most important one. So, take this seriously. It's time for your first homework. All right, so here we go. Write down your stories, your reasons and excuses, your negative beliefs, and where you sabotage yourself. I want you to turn these negative views into positive ones. Write down your positive attributes. And if you have a vision board, great. Visualize those inspiring images. And if you want to go even deeper with this exercise, visualize the future version of yourself. If you have any type of journaling, write it all down. Integrate and incorporate this positive vision, this stand, this commitment, and make this your starting point. Where the mind goes, creativity flows. And yes, I know we still haven't talked about what a designer does, but trust me, we will for sure. So first we have to start from this work. These are the building blocks, the foundation of what you will create. If you want to create a strong, long-lasting brand, we have to start from this work. Start from the inside out. What skills and qualifications should a fashion designer have? So let's go through a few of them. Creativity. You should have a sense of discovery and curiosity about new things and making things, building things. Or maybe you played dress up with your mom's clothes at a young age. Maybe you were always looking at fashion magazines, right? Or watching old classic movies like Casablanca or Breakfast at Tiffany, two great classics. Maybe you were good in your art class. I was always drawing and sketching and painting, and growing up in Rome, Italy, man, I was fortunate. I was always surrounded by art. And when my mom got a new sewing machine, I started playing with it like a toy. Now, regarding movies, a few movies that I do recommend are Dior and I, Coco Before Chanel, The Great Gatsby, Valentino, The Last Emperor, and The Devil Wears Prada. Another quality for you to cultivate is commitment to success. I've already talked about this in my last videos. So no matter what, you must have a commitment to success, stamina, strength, willpower, determination. When things get tough, keep going. Like a famous basketball coach once said, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Another important asset to develop is leadership and communication skills. You see, as a designer, you don't work alone. You don't work in a vacuum. You work with a team. Now, if you're just starting out, you don't have a team. But eventually, you'll likely have an assistant, a seamstress, a pattern maker. You deal with factories and contractors. So you must learn to delegate responsibilities, to communicate with your team, what's in your imagination, right? And how to translate it into reality. You need to learn how to support your team so that your team supports you. Very important. Now, along with the creative aspects, another competence for you to build up is your business skills. Now, for some of you, this might be too early in your journey. I understand that. If you're just starting out, maybe you don't have a business yet, but it's always a good idea to set a strong business foundation and groundwork. Having great designs and ideas and not having a business structure in place or a weak one, your business will fail. Another skill to develop is being aware of new trends. Now, when it comes to trends, you can either embrace them or rebel and go against them. Either way, you have to be aware of what new trends are happening in the market. What new colors, what new fabrics, what new silhouettes, new proportions, and so on. There have been many designers who have gone against the trends, like, say, Vivienne Westwood, for example, or Betsy Johnson, and even Coco Chanel. Yeah, Chanel is now a major top commercial brand, but back in the day, Coco Chanel reinvented fashion by taking away and stripping all those corsets and bustiers and petticoats that women wore back then. She was a rebel, a revolutionary, and shifted the course of fashion history. And it was Coco Chanel who said, "Fashion trends come and go, but style is timeless." I recently published a book called Design Your Future. Be a future designer. It's not just about fashion design, but it's about becoming the kind of creative who succeeds from the inside out. Let me explain. In this book, I combine real-world skills and mindset shifts and powerful principles of success that every aspiring designer should know. You can find it right now on Amazon in paperback format as well as an ebook format. So check it out. Your future self will thank you. Trust me. So here's the link and check it out. Welcome to Fashion Premier Academy. Design your future now.